life with Tao. Why do you want to get rid of fear? It is said, one who is in fear cannot love, nor can one reach Godhead. Then, how can one get rid of fear according to Tantra? Why do you want to get rid of fear? Or have you become afraid of fear? If you become afraid of fear, a new kind of fear is born in you. This is how mind goes. Mind goes on creating the same pattern again and again. Mind goes on creating same pattern again and again and says, don't desire, then you will reach the divine. So you ask, really, if we don't desire, then will we reach the divine? You had started now desiring the divine. I say to you, if there is fear, love cannot be. Then what happens? You become afraid of fear. You ask, can one get rid of fear? This is another kind of fear, and more dangerous than the first one, because the first one was natural fear, and the second one is unnatural, because this you have created, and not only unnatural but subtle, that you are not aware of what you are asking, how to get rid of fear. The question is not of getting rid of fear of anything. The question is not getting rid of anything. The question is of understanding. You do not need to get rid of anything. You need to have understanding. Understanding fear, what it is, understanding desire, what it is, and don't try to get rid of this. Because the moment you try to get rid of anything, you are not ready to understanding it. What is more important is understanding the nature of desire, because the mind which thinks to get rid of is already closed. It is not open to understand. The moment you want to get rid of something, the door closes, mind is not ready to understand. Getting rid of something is not important, understanding is important. Sufis say the drop merges in the ocean and it is called fana fuel sheikh. The drop merging in the ocean. Drop is individual. Drop is solitary. Ocean is magnanimous. And in a deeper sense, drop represents your identity as a drop, identity as ego. This is a desire. Ego is desire. When you are not getting rid of it, it merges with the ocean. Now, earlier on you was living for yourself. You were living for yourself by your own will and pleasure. Now the moment drop merges with the ocean, you become oceanic. Now your desire is not you, it is the divine. You are like a hollow bamboo through which, with an interaction between incoming and outgoing breath, divine music plays. Then whatsoever is happening through you, you allowing it to happen through you. I have no interest in anything, but because a master, my grandfather, said something about me when I could not understand, that he will do my work overseas. It is said, I am here living my life, whatever I am doing, as guided by intuition, for the fulfillment of that. It is not my desire. Whatever happens, whatever comes naturally, I allow it to happen. I am not obstructing it. The moment you try to get rid of fear, the doors are closed. You are not ready to understand, because the mind which has started thinking to get rid of it, is already closed. It is not open to understand. It is not sympathetic. It cannot contemplate quietly. It has already decided, now the fear has become evil, the sin. So get rid of it. Don't try to get rid of anything. Instead, try to understand what fear is, what desire is. Living like a drop, guided by ego sense, is desire. And if you have fear, then accept it. It is there. And do not try to hide it. Do not try to create the opposite. If you have fear, then you have it. Accept it. Accept it as part of your being. If you can accept it, if you are ready to accept it, that means it has disappeared already. If you are ready to accept it, and if you can accept it, in that very acceptance, the fear has already disappeared. Through acceptance, fear disappears. Acceptance is transcendence. Acceptance is transcendence. The moment you accept something, your lover, your beloved, in that all fear disappears. A new process begins, and that process is the process of transformation. Through acceptance, fear disappears, and through denial, fear increases. Accept. Accept what it is. You come to a point where you know that you are afraid. You come to understand. You come to a point where you understand, you know that you are afraid. And you come to understand, because of this, love cannot, because of this fear, love cannot happen to me. So, okay, what can I do? The fear is there, so the only thing will happen, I will not pretend love. Or I will say to my beloved or my lover that it is because of fear that I am clinging to you. Deep down I am afraid. I will become open, frank about it. I will not deceive anyone, neither you nor myself. I will not pretend that this is love. I will say this is simply my fear. Because of fear, I cling to you. Because of fear, we go to the temple, churches, and pray. Because of fear, we remember God. But then I know that out of fear there can be no prayer. There can be no love. This is only fear. I am fear. So whatsoever I do, it is there. I will accept this truth. The moment you accept this truth, a miracle happens. You have accepted the truth. And this very acceptance changes you. The moment you accept the truth that there is fear, and it is because of fear I cling to you, my love is an antidote. And the moment you have accepted this truth, a miracle happens. When you accept truth, miracle happens, and this very acceptance that there is fear in me changes you. When you know that there is fear in your being and you cannot do anything about it, what can you do? All that you can do is pretend, and pretension can go to the very extreme, to the other extreme. A very fearful man can become very brave. He can create an armor around him. He can become a daredevil just to show that he is not afraid. But this is not real. Just to show that he is not afraid, just to show to others that he is not afraid. And if he can go into a danger, he can deceive himself that he is not afraid. But even the bravest man is afraid. His whole bravery is just around him, and deep down he trembles. Not to be aware of it, he takes a jump into the danger. Not to be aware of it, he takes a jump into the danger. He becomes engaged with the danger so that he is not aware of fear. But the fear is deep. But the fear is there deep down. You can create the opposite. But this does not mean the fear is not there. But it is not going to change anything. You can pretend that you are not afraid. That makes no change again. The only transformation can happen if you simply become aware that I am fear. My whole being is trembling, and whatsoever I do is because of fear. You have become true to yourself. You have accepted the truth. A miracle will happen, and that very acceptance will transform you. Remember, acceptance transforms. Acceptance is transformation. Then you are not afraid of fear. It is there as part of you. Nothing can be done about you. You have accepted it. Now you don't pretend that you are not afraid. Now you do not pretend. Now you do not deceive anyone, not even yourself. The truth is there, and you are not afraid of it. That very moment, fear starts disappearing. Because a person who is not afraid to accept his fear, really becomes fearless. Remember this, the truth is there and you do not want to get rid of it. The fear starts disappearing because a person who is not afraid to accept his fear, really becomes fearless. That is the deepest fearlessness ever possible. A person who is not afraid to accept the fear has become fearless, and this is the deepest fearlessness that is ever possible. He has not created the opposite, so there is no duality in him. He has accepted the fact that he has become humble before it. He does not know what to do. No one knows, and nothing can be done. But he has stopped pretending. He has stopped using masked faces. He has become authentic in his fear. This very authenticity, this very fearlessness to accept the truth changes you, will transform you. You will know something that you have never known about yourself before. And when you don't pretend, you don't create a false love, don't create a deception around you, don't become a pretend, don't become a pseudo person. In that very acceptance, you have become authentic. And in this authenticity, in that state of fearlessness, love arises, love blossoms, fear disappears, love arises. This is the inner alchemy, how love arises. This is inner alchemy, how love arises. Now you can love. Now you can have compassion. Now you can have compassion, sympathy. Now you don't depend on anyone because there is no need. You have accepted the truth. There is no need to depend on anyone. There is no need to possess and be possessed. No hankering for the other. You accept yourself, and through this acceptance, love arises. Love blossoms. It fills your being. You are not afraid of fear. You are not trying to get rid of it. Simply, fear disappears when accepted. Simply, fear disappears when it is accepted. Accept your authentic being, be it fear or anything, you will be transformed, not before. Enough for now.
जिम्बाब्वे में भारतीय खिलाड़ियों ने 23 दफा डेब्यू किया। 23 ऐसे प्लेयर हैं जो कि जिम्बाब्वे के सरजमी पर पहली बार इंटरनेशनल मैच खेलते हुए नजर आए हैं। और साउथ अफ्रीका में 21 दफा इंडियन प्लेयर्स ने डेब्यू किया है। और 2024 में अभिषेक शर्मा, इसके अलावा एक और